Okay, guys, I'll give you an update. A mechanic from the DD15 group has been helping me out, and he thinks this doser valve needs to be replaced. Now, Freightliner is 9 miles away, and I did get derated at least 25%. But for tonight, we put a piece of tape on this, disconnected this connector just to let it dry out. See how wet it is? That's wet. See how it's shiny? That's all wet. Okay, it was all, I flipped this boot inside out so it could dry, but it was dripping all the way down here, and then when I dumped the boot out, it all that fluid came out. So all that moisture was going into these wires and causing problems, potentially. We don't know for sure. Don't know anything for sure, but we know there's a lot of fluid there. So we're going to try that, and then the idea with the tape on there is so that you can up the idle of the truck. It'll be fine, supposedly. We'll see. And then tomorrow morning, reassemble it after it's had a chance to dry overnight, and then idle it for 15 minutes, see if the fault code clears. If it does, then probably okay, and then we can replace the doser valve at a later time, or we can have it replaced on Monday when Freightliner opens. But you know, we checked all the fuses. I crawled underneath the truck. I looked for any obvious signs of wire damage. I couldn't find anything. The only thing that I found odd was that boot full of water. You know, so anytime you got fluid around wires, you're going to have problems. So I'm thinking that's what it probably is. Don't know for sure until, you know, tomorrow at the earliest. We might have to take it to Freightliner. You know, I paid extra for the extended warranty, and it's supposed to cover the after treatment system. So I may want to check with Isaac and see if that repair would be covered with the extended warranty. But that doser valve, I guess it's not a very expensive part. And from what the mechanic was telling me, there's only like 3 bolts in a gasket, so it may not even be that difficult of a repair. So we'll have to wait and see. Sometimes when it comes to DEF, I like having a Detroit Diesel certified mechanic do it through Freightliner or a DD shop. That way it comes with a 1-year annual warranty. You know, so if do it yourself, you have no warranty. So, and that may not be the only problem. You know, so when it comes to the extended warranty, you know, that where it may just be better to have Freightliner do the valve replacement and check the whole system out. All right, guys, so I got it for you. So watching. We'll see you on the internet.